Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Eastern Popgress, episode 4. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Kaylie.
Today we've got a lovely little show for you. No video, though. Sorry about that one. You can blame Aaron.
Yeah, blame Aaron again.
Dog, that's not my fault. I tried for a good 30 minutes to get this working for you. And it also ruined mine and John's show, so.
Oh, wow. Sorry. You know what? I take that back. Aaron is a god warrior. He's doing his best.
I'm striving for my best over here.
All right. So we got a lovely little packed show of just a bunch of random things that are not at all connected. So
yeah,
we'll dive right in.
Just a mixed bag today. So my first stop with music is going to be the Lollapalooza performances. Specifically, I think they happened in Brazil first. Olivia Rodrigo performed.
Oh, I have known nothing about this though.
I've seen all the TikToks, and she has like a brand new outfit and stuff that she didn't wear for like Guts or anything. Mm-hmm. And she has a new intro of her like walking on a tightrope, and then reaching for like the purple butterfly, and then she falls, and then there's like flames around her, and everyone's like, "This is the rebrand. This is her going to a more red album than she was with the purple album."
Oh, I see her in the red. I just Googled. I did a Google.
She has like a red set and then like a black set.
Yeah. No, she's going sexy now. She's not all fun Disney. She's pulling a Miley Cyrus, who, spoiler alert, we'll be talking about later.
Wow. Yeah, so I just wanted to love on Olivia Rodrigo, obviously.
No, of course.
Yeah, so Miley Cyrus is next, actually.
Did anything else happen at Lollapalooza? Wait, has that happened yet?
The one in Brazil has happened, I think. The one in Chicago hasn't.
Okay, perfect.
But I don't know who else is performing.
Yeah, it's in July. So
yeah. I haven't seen any other clips from it, so my news is very biased right now.
Okay, perfect. Well, I mean, I love to hear about Olivia Rodrigo, so
yeah, she's nice.
That's that on that. Queen. All right, well, as mentioned, now we're going to be moving on to Miley Cyrus, Miss former Disney Queen. She is releasing a new album. It's called Something Beautiful, and it'll be out on May 30th. But 2 songs came out, I think, on Friday. The prelude and then the title track, Something Beautiful. And I gave them a listen, and I actually like them a lot better than like her last album, because I really liked Flowers when it came out. But then I think it got so overplayed. Like APT, like I can't anymore.
I really like that song, and then it like got really popular on TikTok, and I said,
I can't like this anymore. I can't do it anymore. So, yeah, I think it's really good. I think it suits her voice a lot better than the last album, because I am a huge fan of like Plastic Hearts, Miley Cyrus. I think she like peaked with her little like rock moment, and I think this is like more towards that, and I'm really living because I think it fits her voice.
It does.
Also, the consistency of this woman, I looked and I was like, how often does she release an album? Because I feel like her last one was recent. Like I feel like it's only been a little bit, and since 2008 she's released an album every 2 or 3 years.
That's kind of crazy, especially when you're like, Rihanna hasn't put out an album in a million bajillion years.
Yeah, 100 billion years. And she's putting out one every 2 to 3 years. Like, okay, consistency. I love that.
Not to bash on Rihanna. I love Rihanna.
No, that's Queen. But, ellipses.
Just comparative.
Yeah. No, that's kind of a problem. Also, the announcement I saw on Instagram when she first announced it. She posted something like the picture, and then it was probably her team writing for her, but it was so weird because it was posted from the official like Miley Cyrus page. Like, this is Miley Cyrus's Instagram, and it was like, Miley Cyrus will be releasing her like whatever album coming out on blah 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 blah. She's very like written in the third person. Oh. Like, it was just kind of funny. Like, why are you talking to, like, I know it's her team, but in my head she's talking about herself in the third person, and I think that's hilarious.
Yeah. Like, if you're on like the official Miley Cyrus music or something, then you can do that. But like, you're on her personal account.
At Miley Cyrus. Yeah,
quote unquote,
like that's supposed to be
personal.
her.
Yeah.
That would be like me posting, Andrew and Kaylie drop a new podcast episode. Everyone go listen. It's really good, and they're really happy about it. Like what? Like what? Anyway,
Yeah,
that's that on Miley.
Okay, Lord Huron. If I might not be pronouncing that correctly, but
I think that's what it is.
yeah, Huron.
Yeah.
Okay. I love them. I don't know. Okay.
Fake fan. You don't even know how to pronounce their name. That's me with Loewe?
Loewe? That's the brand.
No, Laufey. Laufey.
But that's an Iceland.
I know. I love her so much, and it's so hard for my brain not to say Laufey. Because I know it's a V. Laufey? Whatever. I love her to death, and I'm so sorry. I need to watch a TikTok or two about pronunciation. That's on me.
I have seen so many of them, and I just get it mixed up
Exactly.
with the brand.
So many people say different things. It's just I don't know. But you're not a fake fan. You can still like them and not know the name.
Yeah. So they released a new single called "Nothing I Need." I did give it a listen. It's very essential, Lord Huron. I like it. I like the lyrics of it, and then
Lurv.
Yeah.
Nothing I Need.
Awesome. Yeah. I think it came out March 28th. And I saw it because it just popped up on my YouTube suggestion. Yeah.
Yep.
It popped up on there instead of Spotify telling me that they released something. It just popped up on there, and I said, "Okay, I listened."
I'll give her a listen. Did it have a music video?
No, it's just a record spinning.
Okay. Love.
Yeah.
Lurv. All right, next this is in music, but it's just because MGK has music, but it's not really music news. I didn't know where to put this. MGK, Machine Gun Kelly for those who don't know, and Megan Fox gave birth to a child, a little girl. They have said that they are co-parenting, but they will not be getting back together. Don't you think about it? So I think that's tea. But
if we want to reflect on that engagement, and then she had that ring that was supposed to hurt if she tried to take it off. And I said, "What?
What's going on? What? To quote Miss Alyssa Edwards, what the fuck is going on in here on this day? What
is going on?
Why
in here on this day?
Why? But maybe that's true love. Maybe it's not because they're not together. So the jury's still out on that one. We'll see. We'll see if they do end up getting back together with this child. I don't think they've released the name yet, but
yeah,
hopefully.
Then when Kylie's baby was born, the boy.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
They waited forever to announce his name, and then I think it's he had a different name, and then they changed it or something, and it's Wolfie, or that's not even his real name. I don't know. It was awful.
I love Nicki Minaj, her son Papa Bear is what she calls him on everything. I don't know if she's released his actual name or not, but I think obviously you're famous, so people are gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should maybe give him a fake name that people can call them by, not their real name, but this is baby one or
baby one, baby
thing
two.
One, thing two, that kind of a vibe, but maybe not their real name and their real lives.
This is making me remember that. Who is it on the Chiefs? It's
on the Chiefs,
yes, on the football team.
All right, yeah, that's where I drop out. That's where it's all you.
He's the quarterback for the Chiefs.
Not the Taylor Swift.
That he's not a quarterback.
What's he?
Not a quarterback.
Oh, okay.
He's a tight end.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So I didn't need to know about that.
This is not the quarterback of the Chiefs, I'm pretty sure. Let's look it up.
So his name
Patrick
is
Mahomes.
Gonna go ahead and be Patrick Mahomes.
Now Aaron's paying attention. I was waiting for it. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes' kids are named silver, gold, and bronze, or a variation of that.
What?
And then one of them, it might be that some of them are nicknames, or their middle names.
Their
Yeah.
names are Sterling,
Yeah.
Bronze, and Golden.
The hell?
Their
Yep.
full name, so it's Sterling,
Sterling
Sky,
Sky.
Patrick Bronze Levon III, and
Like-
Golden Ray.
Imagine.
They rank their children.
Also, why is like the third? If you're gonna have more than one child, I feel like why would you give one of them the third or like junior or something? You know what I mean?
I always think about that. I feel like some people do like the first kid, but I don't
Yeah.
know if that was the first one or
Like
not.
be original.
Yeah.
You already have that name.
You already
like,
have that name.
Dude, I'm a fan of like a middle name
Mhm.
being something, but you're gonna do the full second, like the full name, like be your own person.
And be your own person.
Be your own person. Have a unique name. Like, what do you mean? I have the same name as like 3 other people.
Yeah, that'd make me change my name. And then they have to come up with different nicknames for all of them.
Yeah, because you're not. I mean, like, you can't be calling 3 people in the same family the same name.
Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick, or Patrick. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? Thing 1, thing 2, thing 3. Like, you gotta specify. So like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I would love a little like middle name. Like I have my dad's middle name.
Mhm. That's what mine is. I have my mom's middle name.
Yeah, like I think that's cute. But the whole name, like, be original.
The
Come
whole
on.
one. Okay.
The whole thing, like, come on.
Oh, getting back on topic.
Anyway,
Anyways, Lucy Dacus and Hosier had a collab.
mm,
They sang together in a little duet. I saw
Cute.
the video on not TikTok, on YouTube.
mm-hmm.
Did I watch it? No, but
Oh,
it came out. And Lucy Dacus also had an album drop March 28th.
okay.
And it's called Forever Is a Feeling.
Mhm.
I have not got the chance to listen to all of it, but it's Lucy Dacus, so it'd probably be good. And I'm sure the one with Hosier is good as well.
What? I'm looking up now what she sings because I feel like
She's in Boy Genius.
That's okay. Yup. See, I am clearly not gay enough because I didn't know that. So I guess I'll read up. I'll read up on my like my yep.
Yep. The guy got released from prison. That's,
Oh, okay, yes. All right. So, next we have NBA YoungBoy, who I actually did not know who that was until I saw this on TikTok. But for those of you who care, NBA YoungBoy was released from prison. Who else clapped? All right. And I saw a video of him getting airlifted by police helicopters. Like, I know that he's like a high, like, profile, like, rapper. But why are we treating him like he's a supervillain and transporting him with multiple police helicopters?
They gotta get Lex Luthor out of there.
And no, for real, like, why are we treating him like he's the Joker? Can we not? Like, he's just a guy. Like, at the end of the day. Anyway. So,
Oh,
yeah, that's done on that.
Did you see that picture of Luigi Mangione with the guy that shot the CEO?
Mm-hmm. With what?
He was like being escorted and like chains and everything, and he had like
All of those people. They did a
with
whole perp
guns.
walk with, like, guns and stuff. Like, this kid, like, okay.
What's he gonna do? He doesn't have any weapons.
Thank you. This,
He doesn't
like,
have
tiny little.
superpowers.
Exactly, this tiny little man, like, he had a gun, which didn't even go off right the first time. Like, he's not like this like high profile trained like assassin, like, and he killed like a CEO, like he killed a guy, and there's people who are like fully mass murderers, and they just have like a police officer walking with
And
them.
like their motivation is, I want to kill people.
Exactly, his was like
his had something different
His
to
had-
it.
yeah.
Okay, not to
not to condone violence, but like, hey,
hey.
but
I was always like, why does
what's
he have
going on? It's so clearly
8
like political.
million? Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got 8 million guns around him.
exactly.
And he's just walking.
He
with
killed
his
one
hands
dude. Maybe that's just us being so desensitized. Like, every single day on the news, I hear like however many people die from a school shooting. Like,
I feel
to me, like, killing one person is not like, that's awful. That's not. I'm not saying that's not bad, but like killing one person, I'm so desensitized. That's like, that shouldn't be like it's not matching up. It's not matching up.
yeah, I think they obviously don't treat everybody the same
Oh, clearly.
because
because you've got people here. Oh, here
I've
like
never
mass
seen
murdering.
that before.
Yeah, and then you've got him just like, it's not. It doesn't match. It's very queer to me.
Yeah. So we also have some songs of the week.
Oh, you can go first.
My song of the week is 17 by Sharon Van Etten. I think I love it so much, and I mostly was influenced by hearing every single Yellow Jackets TikTok about it, and it just in the background of all the edits, and I'm like, yes,
Yep.
I love this song. It's so good.
Love. Mine is Summertime by the Sundays. It's just it's starting to look pretty outside. Like I walked outside and saw like leaves on the trees or like buds like starting to be a little green, and you would think I had popped a perk. Like I was so excited.
Well, it's supposed to torrentially thunderstorm for the rest of the week, so and be in the low 60s for the rest of the week, and next week as well.
Thanks for popping my bubble, Aaron. I really
Thanks, Weather
appreciate
Boy.
it. Yeah.
I check the
What do
weather
you know,
every day
Weather
so I can
Boy?
be excited to wear shorts.
Anyway, now I'm depressed. Now I'm like depressed. And so what I was gonna say is I was so happy that it was happy outside and like 75 degrees and sunny, and there was started to be trees. Summertime by the Sundays is just so like da 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 da. Like it's just so like yay, yay. It's just it makes me so happy.
We had like a little fun outing on Friday, and we got to be
Yes.
outside.
Oh my god, I was so happy.
It
like
was great.
little boba walking around outside in gorgeous weather. I could not contain my excitement and joy.
It was so good. But I did see a side of Andrew when we were playing Quiplash.
Whatever do you mean?
An absolutely vicious side of this
This
thing.
The
Okay?
camera's not on.
well,
I
And-
know, but I'm speaking shit.
okay, just call me a twink. You could just call me you could just
Didn't I say that to you the other day? Oh wait,
You did. You asked
Can I
if
tell
it was
my
a
joke?
You asked if twink was a slur.
No, can I say my joke? I
Go
said the
for
other
it.
day- me and Aubrey went to Walmart the other day, and we were getting some snack foods, and Aubrey's like, "Oh, do you want any Twinkies?" I was like, "No, I have Andrew." And
Canceled. You're homophobic.
You
You're done.
That's
you are
right.
done.
I hate gay people.
You're never
You heard
being
it first.
featured on another podcast ever again. Just
Y'all-
call me the F slur. Why don't you?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Anyway,
What were you
Yeah.
actually talking about?
I was talking
Quiplash.
about how...
Oh, Quiplash. I wanted to talk about.
yes, us playing Jackbox, which was lovely and fun.
And Andrew got to be
Did you
what
guys
he
play
always
it too?
is, a liar, apparently.
Oh no, you're talking about faking it.
Did you guys
Yes.
play it
Yes.
as well?
Yeah,
Oh,
we did.
dope.
We played Faking It, which is the one where you have to pretend to be the imposter.
Kaylie, how many people did you play with for the Faking It one?
It was like 5.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
whole lot
Including
better
both
than
of
3.
us. Yeah. We played with 5 people, and I, being the little lying sleuth I am, got
Sleuth.
away with it.
He was putting it on someone else in the room and being like, well, you're being
Andrew was
awfully
being-
defensive. I know someone who was being awfully defensive.
When we played,
And hey,
Andrew
guess
was
who won?
very accusatory.
Yeah, but see, the trick is, for everyone listening, the trick is you have to be accusatory the whole time. So that way, when you actually are the person and you are accusing, then it makes sense. You just have to play like you are the bad guy all the time.
What was the one that we had where I was the liar, and they said throw up a number, and they're like, name how many foreign countries you've been to.
Yeah, and you
I
said
went,
like 5 or 4.
I held up a confident 4.
Confident 4, and all of us having 0. Like, all right, sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All of mine, I was like, it was the numbers one, which thank God, because that one's like the easiest to fake, I think, because you just copy someone else's number.
Yeah.
It's not a yes or no, like a hand raise or
My
a
favorite was
face.
Quiplash. I loved Quiplash.
Quiplash is so fun.
I won 2 of them.
Never feel more like I'm not funny than when I play Quiplash.
Me
because
too.
sometimes people will just have like the craziest, like most genius answers, and I get so happy. I get like it's
We can't say what our answers were.
no. Hey, that's not. This podcast is gonna be PG-13,
You have said the F word on here before.
13, R.
You
Not
get one-
R.
You get 1 F word per
Get
video.
one.
Okay, well, boom.
I won't say anything.
Yeah. No, we're good. Don't do that.
I would just like to get a read of the room. How do we feel about the Jackbox games? Because I
love them.
I love when people are like at a party. I'm like, yeah, pull out the Jackbox.
Yes, pull out the
Because
Jackbox.
Now I want to play Jackbox.
Let's do it.
Celtics play tonight.
Like if you don't have an activity for me to do,
Exactly. Why are we here?
like
We're just
what
chatting.
am I to do?
Let's play Jackbox.
Yeah, let's play Jackbox.
And it's so fun.
Yeah.
Every time I play Jackbox, I'm reminded of people in like comment sections of video of like TikToks or
Just
like
throwing out random
Instagrams.
words.
Just like some of the funniest people and the funniest things I've ever read on God's internet, on Elon Musk's internet, have come from comment sections. Like they're just how do you think of that? How do you think of that?
And where did that pop into your head?
And where did that pop in your like wrinkly, juicy little brain? Like, anyway, getting back on track. White Lotus.
Right. Oh yeah, White Lotus. So I think it was the second to last episode came out yesterday, and obviously I was up and I was watching it, and it wasn't too big of a development yesterday, other than the guy that was kind of out to kill this guy that he thought killed his dad. He like was at his house and like was going like had a gun, was going to shoot him, but it's just like this old guy, and so he literally held a gun at him and put it away. And then he tried to hit him, and he couldn't hit him because he's just an old guy sitting in a chair. So he just pushes his chair over and runs out of that.
He like fully pulled out a gun and was like, "No, you know what? Never mind." He was like,
Yeah, he said, "That frail old man, I couldn't do it."
Hey, once you pull out a gun, like you gotta commit, cause you're screwed either way. And then like, am I assassinating someone at your big grown age? Like, how old would you say probably?
He's like 50.
Well, that's not that old.
No, like he's grown, but so the guy that he's trying to kill is much older because that guy killed his dad before he was like even born.
Yeah.
So dog is like 70, 80.
Oh, yeah.
Frail old man.
Why are you trying to kill people at 80 years old?
Well, he's pretty sure that he killed his dad.
Yes,
and
but
he said you took my childhood away from me because I didn't get to have my dad.
Yeah, but like you're not gonna win in
I
that
know.
scenario. Like you're 80
not
years
gonna
old, you're not gonna win. Like unless you have some kind of superpower or something, like you're not gonna win. But good for him. Good for him for trying, even though he got pushed to his little chair.
No, the little chair was the guy that killed the guy that killed his dad.
So the old guy pushed the chair over?
No, the 50-year-old man pushed the old guy in his
Yeah.
chair.
Oh, I'm confused.
The 50-year-old man is trying to kill the 80-year-old man, and the 80-year-old man's just sitting in his chair, and he thinks he's about to get punched, and he doesn't get punched, and then the younger guy pushes him over and then runs out of the house.
I need to watch the show. Like every
It's
single time you
nuts.
talk about it, I think this is just I have to indulge. I have to. And I think everyone listening should as well.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a time. And the other plot point that I want to talk about is there's like a moment between the Schwarzenegger's character and I think her name is Amy Lou Wood that she's also in Sex Education.
Oh, love her.
So in the show she's like a very like astrology girl, and she's like with the 50-year-old man that yeah. So she's with him, and she like actually loves him and whatever and isn't just with him for his money and all this. And she was like, he told me his whole life story the first day we met, so I knew that we were meant to be together.
Oh.
And so she's very into astrology and signs and things like that. And she's been hanging out with the oldest brother of the Ratliffs, the Schwarzenegger guy. And then like the younger brother, and then
these are the two that did
Yeah.
the incest. Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh boy.
she's been hanging out with them, and every single time, like, she gets the chance to rag on the older brother, she does. She's like, yeah, you probably will end up like the bald rich guys who are dating much younger girls that are dating them just for their money. He said,
Ouch.
hello.
Hello.
Like, every
What
single
did I do?
He said, hello.
What did I do to you?
What did I do? And like every single time, like, she'll come up with something. And honestly, sometimes I'm like, that's a read. Like, that's,
Yeah.
it probably could be true. And he's like, I don't think, like, you are reading me correctly. I don't think you're, like,
yeah.
judging me right.
I think about that all the time with people who are like super into astrology.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's like cool, but when you are like completely basing someone's entire personality off of like when they were born, like, I think it's like a fun little like pastime, a fun little
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But like when you're like, I would never talk to a Leo man. Or like a Taurus woman. Like, I would never, because they're
Me.
all evil.
Thank you.
But you know what I mean? Like the people who take it so incredibly serious, like,
Preach.
calm down,
Which
please.
I don't know if hers is mostly based in astrology, but it's also more like spiritual stuff as well.
Mhm.
But I think she just like doesn't like him that
Yeah.
much. She's just like, I don't care.
Yeah, no, it's totally like an excuse for her to just be like, I hate you, and yeah, sure, it's because you're a Sagittarius man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And so he's like talking to her. He's like, I don't think you're reading me right. And if you want to have that spiritual connection or whatever, then I'll try. I'll do that, because like he's not really,
mhm.
he's not doing that.
Yeah.
And they have this whole moment where they're like, she's teaching him how to meditate for like 5 minutes or something, and then they're like sitting there with their palms out,
Mhm.
and then he like holds her hands for like a second, and then she's like, oh, okay, and we're done. And then, yeah, so, you know, spirituality doesn't take only 2 seconds. And then she's like really flustered and like leaves. And I said,
Oh,
and
'cause
then
she
like,
likes him.
yeah, I was like, there's something there. But she's like, always like, oh, I gotta call Rick. Rick's a 50-year-old man. She's like, oh, I gotta call Rick, like see if he's okay. And he hasn't been answering any of the calls or anything. So she just throws some books in the Schwarzenegger's hands, and he just like, okay, and he leaves. And I was like,
What?
hello?
It's very much like when you're in elementary school and you'll be talking about somebody who is like picking on you, and then your parents are like, well, it's just because they like you.
And
It's
I'm like, I think they need
well,
to go to therapy.
See, yeah, no, it's either like, no, they're just an awful person, or also, hey, sometimes they're right. Like,
Yeah,
people will just
they
be
are.
like mean
They
just because they
are
like
right,
you.
but that's a problem in the world.
And maybe sometimes they're right and they also need therapy.
Yeah.
Like,
So
anyway.
I'm very interested in what's gonna happen with them, because I was like, they kind of came like, he has been like liking her for a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, why are you kind of mean to me?
Yeah.
And which he is kind of an asshole, but he's not like a murderer or nothing in the.
Yeah.
But I was very like, oh,
Oh.
and why did she react like that?
These weekly like updates that I'm getting from you just make, like, I already have in my head that the White Lotus is so chaotic and like crazy. But every time I get a weekly like update of just like some random plot point, I think, like, what? Like, it's so, this show is so crazy.
Yeah, and there's like 5 other plot points that happened in the show in last night's episode.
Which is insane to me. Like, love. I need to watch this show. I'll watch it when this season is done.
Yeah, I
Because
think
one thing about me is I hate weekly like releases.
Yeah.
If I'm
I
paying
like
for a
it.
streaming platform, give me it.
Give me it right
Like,
now.
give me it. I want the show. I'd rather wait until it's done and watch it all than watch it week by week. It just like makes me mad.
Yeah, the finale comes out this weekend, so we'll have a finale update next week.
OMG.
So I'm so excited. I
Stay
actually
tuned.
like the weekly update because sometimes I really don't have time to binge something even if I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And the weekly thing, I don't know. Like I'm tuned in at this specific time every single at 9 p.m. when it drops on Sunday. I'm there.
That's true, I guess.
So that was the White Lotus
Love.
for last night, and then I also have something else for TV.
Let's hear it.
So Yellow Jackets, a new episode came out last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So was watching that, and mostly adult Shauna is still super insane. She took a huge chunk out of Melissa's arm, bit her, and then tried to make Melissa eat her own skin.
So, okay, continue.
Yup. And then the fact that Melissa is even alive. And then everyone's joking on TikTok about how they had to have grown-up Melissa wear a backwards hat because that's all younger Melissa wore. And they said, just for continuity's sake, we got to make sure everybody knows that this is Melissa.
Oh, my gosh.
And another thing on TikTok that I've been seeing a lot is everyone being like, sometimes I forget that some of the cast wear contacts to match one of the other counterparts. And I've discovered that the younger Misty, the young Shauna, and then the adult Ty, they all wear contacts to match one of the other character counterpart. And Misty's and Shauna both have crazy blue eyes. Like they're giving the when blue eye people look at you.
Yeah. Even that one guy on TikTok who was like talking in the forest, and then he looks over and the lady screams. Have you seen that?
No.
Aaron, I'm gonna have you insert a little clip here.
There is no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you're watching this video means you are energetically aligned with me and this message. Your thoughts create your reality. But you already knew that, yet you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
That is because when you visualize your dream life, you unconsciously believe that it is unrealistic.
So sorry, but that is your job.
He's writing it down.
Send me the clip first.
I will.
Okay. Yeah, so they have creepy blue eyes, and not to be like bashing on y'all's blue eyes or whatever, but it's crazy seeing it next to being like, I thought y'all had brown eyes.
Yeah.
This whole time.
One thing about colored contacts especially, is you can always tell.
With the brown
Always.
ones, I can't tell when they're over the blue. They have pretty good ones.
Okay.
With adult Thaisa, she has brown contacts, but sometimes when the light hits it, her eyes look red, but that might be on purpose because there's like an evil side and then like a good side of her.
Okay. I think, you know what? Okay, I rescind my previous statement. I feel like maybe then it's probably more akin to like wigs. Like a good wig is like good, but if it's a bad wig, like if I can tell that's a wig, that's all I'm focusing on. Like if I can tell those contacts are like fake, that's like all I'm looking at is your like bright blue eyes.
Yeah, the blue ones are a little
scary.
Yeah.
Scary. Yeah.
Okay, so you're next.
Oh boy. Okay, so this is a little fun thing. As you know, as I've said before, I'm a Lizzo fan. A lesbian, I think. I think that's what her fans are called. But I think that's what her fans are called. And I'm one of those. So Lizzo is producing and starring in a Sister Rosetta Tharpe biopic. So for those of you who don't know, a little history lesson. Sister Rosetta Tharpe is like the godmother of rock and roll. Like she's like one of the main founders. That woman could tear up on a guitar. I watched some TikToks and like some recordings and YouTubes of her like she could get it. And I saw people being like, okay, well, why Lizzo? Like cool, but like girl, what? And I like looked a little deeper, and apparently this is like, from what I've seen, this is like a hyperfixation for Lizzo. So I'm confident that she'll do a good job, because you can clearly tell like she loves like Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Like she has like a clear adoration, that's the word I was thinking of, for her. Like in Rumors, her song from I think it was like 2021. Like there's a line where she's like, "Black people made rock and roll, yeah," and there's like a little picture of her. So I think that's good. And she's on her first SNL appearance, Lizzo had like a character in like her coat, the Rosetta Tharpe's coat. I don't know, I have to say like the whole thing. Sister Rosetta Tharpe. I can't say like, you know. But Sister Rosetta Tharpe's coat and like a little guitar that said sister on it. So like she's definitely like, she'll do a good job. I believe that.
Because she cares.
Yeah. And she won't have to, you know, paint her skin darker and use a prosthetic nose like some people.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Oh my god.
I was thinking like the da 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 da. Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
We're talking about the Lizzo Sister Rosetta Tharpe biopic, and I
yeah.
said she wouldn't have to paint her skin darker and use a prosthetic nose like some
somebody.
people. Yeah. Thank you, Zoe. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Zoe.
Thank you, Zoe. Good Lord. Anyway.
Okay, I'm next. And for movies, I watched Sing Sing for the first time. It was I think it was Saturday. I think I watched it Saturday. And it was nominated for 3 Oscars and didn't win any, which now I'm outraged by.
Yeah.
Now, because I've seen the movie. Coleman Domingo was nominated for Best Actor. And Adrian Brody got on that stage and made me want to punch him in the face.
Oh my God. I feel like, okay, I wish it would have gone to anyone else. Like anyone else. Oh my God. Especially because he's already won it once.
Coleman, Sebastian Stan, and I know there's somebody else, I think.
Literally anyone else, I think would have been amazing. But oh my God.
Okay, but moving on. And they didn't win for their original song.
Thank you, Zoe, again.
Thank
Lord.
you to singing on the stage at the Oscars and trying to make people sing your awful, awful song.
Emilia.
Barf in my mouth.
Oh, I should.
Yeah, but this movie was absolutely beautiful. It was shot on Super 16 film, so it is absolutely gorgeous, and it's based on a true story of, I have it written down, of the real life rehabilitation through the arts program at Sing Sing Maximum Security Prison. The film centers on a group of incarcerated men involved in the creation of theatrical stage shows through the program.
Love.
So Coleman Domingo is like one of the people that's really involved with the program, and like he writes his own plays and stuff, and then he acts with them as well. And the film is so beautiful, like, and then learning that it's like real, like this happened and everything. And it tells a really beautiful story, and it's only an hour and 45 minutes. Again,
Love.
Like, and it's amazing and made me cry like twice, but then left me on like hope core vibes.
Oh, love. Prison. Can we talk about that? Because, bro, I feel like it should be more like that, like reform. But like, why are we sending people to Guantanamo Bay just to like torture them? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's so tea. Like that is
like having those programs that help people, and they do tell the story of that, because the main character that Coleman plays, like he's already like in the program and everything, but they have like a counterpart that's like new to the program, and he like helps Coleman helps the other guy get out, and the other guy actually ends up getting out before he does, because he like helped write him this essay and everything to the I don't know what it's called. Like
Something.
some of the government. Something with the government.
Something with the government.
But it's just such a beautiful story. And they have, at the end, the credits, they have a bunch of people listed as playing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to look this up right now because I need to make sure that I know what I'm talking about.
Lovely little ASMR typing.
Yes.
That's so funny. The little.
Yes. Okay. The actors are marked as playing, like themselves because they, like some of them are formerly incarcerated individuals who were part of the program.
Oh,
and
I
they were
love
playing
that.
versions of themselves.
I love that. Can we do more of that, please? Like.
And I think that really helps this movie. Like it felt so, like you have such a deep connection.
Yeah.
To these people and like their personalities,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all different because hey, they're all
'Cause
real
it's
people
real.
playing
Yeah.
themselves.
Because it's real, and not Zoe Saldana. Not Zoe. Not.
And Coleman,
Brr.
the way he is able to portray like such a real, like character next to people that are just playing themselves makes
Yeah.
it all the more like amazing.
Yeah.
Because if you can look real next to actual real.
Exactly. That's crazy.
And he gives so much emotion in this and such a turn. And I just love the story as a whole. And I think it's probably one of my favorites. It's probably one of my top 3 now.
Love. See, now I haven't even seen it, and I already want it to win. Like I'm already mad that it didn't win. Like
Why didn't it win
what?
anything?
It didn't win a single thing.
No.
There were so many movies who didn't win a single thing, and so we saw how many.
Bajillion.
Amelia Perez. I cannot wait until the day that I never think of this movie ever again.
It needs to fall out
Anyway.
of the earth, okay?
Yes, please. All right. Oh my gosh, guys. Minecraft movie comes out on the 4th, April 4th. Who else clapped?
I'm in.
Oh my gosh. I am actually I was not gonna watch it because it was like kind of annoyed me. And I love Minecraft. Like I've played Minecraft a long time.
And you said you'd watch it on Sunday.
And now I will go and watch it. I saw the clip of Jennifer Coolidge dating a villager.
The nitwit?
On TikTok, yes. I saw a clip of her going on a date with a villager. And
What
I
is
was
this
like,
movie about?
I
I'm
think
so excited for it.
and also apparently it's a musical.
Oh, I heard that. Is that true? Aaron, is that true?
Is that
heard
true?
I heard it was, but I looked it up and I couldn't find anywhere that.
See, that's what I did. I heard it was a musical, but I couldn't find anything.
I think it's just those online trollers who are trying to
They're
ruin this
trolling
movie.
us.
See, well, I don't know that they'll have to do much. I think I'm really hoping that this movie is like self-aware.
Oh, it 100% is.
I please, like, I need it to be, because if it is like, if they're going in there trying to be like, guys, I'm in Minecraft, it's like gonna be so cringy. But like, I feel like the Jennifer Coolidge scene really sold it to me. Like, okay, they're being stupid, which is like, okay, I can get behind this.
I'm looking at the like soundtrack for the
Yeah.
movie because it's released.
Oh God.
There's so many Jack Black songs.
Yes.
Oh boy.
There's so many Jack Black songs, so I'm really thinking that.
I don't know if it's a musical, but it has songs in it. Like in the Mario movie, I wouldn't consider would be a musical,
Has
but it
these-
had music in it.
Okay, I think 2 of them
am Steve.
are directly from
This
Minecraft
is an Enderpearl.
movie.
I could do this for hours. They love.
Can we
crushing a
not?
loaf.
Can we not? Like, I think this is gonna be another one of those movies that I sit through and I'm like, oh God.
Flint and steel.
Oh God.
Flint and steel.
But it's gonna.
The nether.
If TikTok is still alive, it's gonna have a moment on TikTok. I
It
can
already
guarantee
does.
you.
It
It already
already
has. It already has. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Oh God. But yeah, April 4th, going to watch it. We'll let you know our reactions.
And the next day,
Yeah.
April 5th.
The next day, on April 5th.
No, Friday's April 4th. We're going to see it on Sunday.
No,
That's not what
that's
we were
not
talking
what
about.
we're saying.
Oh, what's April 5th?
April 5th
Oh, TikTok.
is the day that the TikTok ban expires. So
Sorry, I only came for Minecraft. I'm going back dark.
it's okay. So we get yay Minecraft movie. Wait, no, TikTok gone. So, basically, Donald Trump, please save us. I got a feeling that Trump's coming back. Who's with me? We got this, y'all. Trump 2021.
Nope. Trump 28.
Hey, so that's
I
me.
did just see that Trump is rumored to try and go for a third term.
I did see that, and oh boy,
It just
all
abolished
I'm
the
gonna say.
22nd Amendment.
I
Of
start
course.
weeping right now.
I start weeping.
Like if he does, I could see the post-credit scene of Obama coming in to.
Well, no, because this is not pop culture news, but the
Let me
way
be
that
clear.
the way that they wrote it.
Let me be clear.
Yeah, let me be clear. This is not pop culture news, but I do know this. The way that they wrote it says that you cannot serve after 2 consecutive terms, which would mean that Obama has had 2 in a row, but where Trump hasn't had 2 in a row, he could go for another one consecutively.
He could.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anywho,
yeah. So,
John Lennon.
do I love Trump? Yeah. LOL.
this is a crafting table.
Oh my god. Do I love Trump? No.
What?
But I know it's such a shocker. Do I love Trump? Absolutely not. Do I want him to bring TikTok back? Of course. Of
My
course.
stomach hurts.
I'm starving,
Oh
man.
my god.
I'm just laughing. So we're almost done.
This is a crafting table.
We're almost done, Aaron. You're stop rushing art. Art takes time.
It takes time.
You're rushing my art.
This is a crafting
Stop
table.
rushing me, Katie. I'm just not ready.
What is that?
Have you guys
from?
heard that?
No.
No, I've never heard that.
It's on.
Also, your accent went away completely when you said it. You went,
I know because
stop rushing me, Katie. Y'all heard that.
Y'all heard that? It's because I was imitating the meme.
Love.
Okay. Okay, so the next one is me. There's a guy on TikTok that reviews old Fisher Price toys.
Mm-hmm.
His name has like Gen Xer on it. I
Oh,
don't
boy.
remember what. Yeah, he's kind of
Oh
old.
boy.
But I've watched like several of his 6-minute reviews.
6 minute.
They're kind of long, of him reviewing really old Fisher Price stuff. Like he's reviewed like a castle, and then he reviewed a parking garage one that I watched, and he was like, all the people that come to the parking garage are children.
What?
He said, what?
I'm confused on like what the vibe is of this guy. Like, is he just like, guys, this one is really good because it's like you got like this pod in it that you can like use to play
It's-
like Avengers or whatever.
No, it's
That's
like
so uncalled for.
his man voice. He's just like, well, when I was a kid, I would do this, and I would have this part be the bedroom, and then I would have this part. There's like a secret tunnel here. I don't know.
So
And
he's
then-
like just like reviewing his old toys.
yeah.
That's kind of iconic.
And I've never seen them before because they're pretty old Fisher Price stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He's kind of funny. He just makes jokes about it. I'm like, okay. Okay,
That's gonna be
work.
me with those oh shoot, what were they called? The little like bugs. Hex bugs?
Hex bugs.
That's like us on like whatever. I guess TikTok's going away apparently. Whatever social media app pops up next with Gen Alpha, that's gonna be us being like, here's a review of my hex bugs. Here's a review of the what are the hamsters called? That moved.
break. What are they called?
Here's my review of these hamsters I used to love. Or Imaginex. Imaginex. That was that
Kinetic
was
sand.
Oh the
Not the name of the
Fushigi.
hamsters.
The Fushigi.
Fushigi Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
They're Zuzu pets. Are they
Zuzu
hamsters?
pets. Yes.
I
This
have
is gonna
such-
be
Zuzu's pedals.
this is gonna be us in the future.
I don't know what
From
that
It's a
So-
Wonderful Life.
I don't know what that is.
I haven't watched
The
that whole
1946 movie. It's a Christmas
watched-
movie.
I haven't watched it all.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Oh, okay.
I love that movie. I watch it every Christmas.
I don't know that I've watched it, but I know that's what I know that.
But Zuzu pets, I have fond memories of getting my hair stuck in the wheel tracks.
My sister did the same thing. Oh my gosh. That and slime. It was just like Something about
Slime
slime
galore.
and hair. Something about something about a motor and a kid's toy and hair. It combines really well, like a magnet.
They love putting motors in kids' toys.
Of course. Anyway, but yeah, that's how I feel like we'll be eventually.
Yeah, so my next point is Ed Sheeran and Jimmy Fallon were singing Pink Pony Club in a subway in wigs.
Okay. Love.
And I saw that TikTok and I said, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Ed Sheeran.
Thank you for your service, Ed Sheeran.
I also saw a video. Ed Sheeran was like doing the meme that's like memeing on the specific, like, I wake up at 2 a.m. and I work out and do all this baloney guy.
Yeah.
And he like has like super fancy water that he pours into a bowl and smacks his face into it.
Yeah.
And,
Day in my life, bro.
yeah. Ed Sheeran did one of those and like, and everyone in the comments said, why is Ed Sheeran kind of? And I said, he looks the exact same.
No.
He looks the exact same.
Hey, he makes good music, I'm sure.
I love Ed Sheeran.
But I will say he's not exactly
No.
the next
But that's okay.
male beauty standard.
No, but that's okay. I don't care.
It's okay. We need more like average looking people representation. And Aaron raising his hand. We need more average looking people representation in like Hollywood. Like we have all of these crazy people who look like gorgeous and stunning. We need more people like Ed Sheeran in there who are like not ugly, but
Put me in, coach. I'm
not
ready.
like
Normal.
like
Sub
he's
in
just
Jack
normal. Like he's
Jack
just
Black.
okay, I guess yeah, Jack Black. Like we need
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Are you for real?
no way, bro. No way. He's Dwayne The Rock Johnson is like hot ugly. Like he's like technically conventionally attractive. Like he's got the muscles and the whatever, but I think he's not.
He's just a little like.
I want to see every YouTuber
I
be
don't know.
switched into Hollywood roles, and every Hollywood role be switched into YouTubers.
That would be because okay. Well, the problem with that is that YouTubers already think that they are there. The YouTubers are already like, okay, well, so I'm famous now. I'm a
I am an
Hollywood
A-list
star.
celebrity.
Yeah, hey girl, you have 10,000 subscribers on a YouTube channel that you talk about like.
Well, you guys
Farting,
are up.
like-
You guys get what? 4 views?
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
think we got
We're really
50,
moving up there. We're
actually.
really moving up.
Hey, we get movie night gets double digits.
Yeah. This
all
is
I'm
so
saying.
serious.
Our second episode has 50 views on YouTube.
Our
Does it
first
really?
episode got like 150.
Wow. So I'd like to say a shout out to my fans, guys. I love you.
Shout out to my viewers.
Thank you for watching.
Shout out
We
to
have
my fans.
one
We have one
more.
more
I'm
thing
part
though.
of this show, kind
We have
of. I
one-
talk every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our little
that's-
special guest.
Our Spotify description says Aaron talks when he wants to. At the end. My last point is very central to EKU kind of outrage, personally for me, because I'm scrolling on my Instagram, I'm looking through my stories,
As one does.
as one does, and I see a picture of somebody I went to high school with that now goes to the University of the Cumberlands, in a picture with Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Heat. No, wait.
Heat.
Fever.
Fever. Same thing. It means the same thing. The Indiana Fever, okay?
Girl, what
And
are
I
you doing
look-
here?
And I look it up and I said, is this like an imposed background? Like, why does it say University of Cumberland's back there? University of the Cumberlands had Caitlin Clark come for like a talk on like success or something.
Yeah. And we're
And
getting
we
Andy
have
Grammer.
Andy Grammer.
Which, like, okay. Thank you, EKU, for trying to give us, like, something fun. You know what I mean? But I would rather you have saved the budget that you would have used on Andy Grammer and got us someone who people our generation actually, like,
Hey, no.
enjoy.
Yeah, I
You know what I mean?
One
Like-
Andy Grammer song.
Like, same. And I feel like most people do. Like, he's one of those people, like, okay, yeah, nah, honey, I'm good. Like, but that's also so 20, like...
14.
Yeah. Like, 2014, 2015. Like...
I remember when he was a guest star on like a Disney show. It was like Jessie or something.
Yeah.
And I said,
All right.
okay.
Like I would rather save and get someone who's like, or someone or like some show that's actually like people our generation like enjoy actively, instead of being like, okay, well, yeah, they know like 1 or 2 songs from like their childhood. You know what I mean? Like, no offense to Indie Grammar, but like, come on.
And this is totally rumor alleged. I've heard that people think it was supposed to be Madison Beer, and then they had the workers vote on which one they wanted, and then they picked Andy Grammer. Now I will be interviewing.
Well, yes,
the
we
man
have
at E3.
we have an article coming out soon. We'll get you the inside scoop
If they tell me anything. But,
well,
you know.
yes. I have also heard rumors that Rina Sawayama was one of the options in like the first round, and I am a Rina Sawayama super fan, and that makes me really, really upset that she was. She has a song with Charlie XCX, you may know.
How do you spell
And
that?
she has a song in Heartstopper. SAWAYAMA. This is Queen.
She's gorge.
She is gorge. She makes really good music, and I live, laugh, love her. She has, yeah, like I said, a song on Heartstopper. She's got like collaborations with Charlie XCX and like a bunch of other people. She's really good. But yeah, whatever.
She would be super cool.
She would. I think honestly, even Madison Beer.
Yeah.
Like,
I have one of her songs on my playlist.
I know, yeah. Like, at least someone who's like, sorry, Andy Grammer. At least someone who's relevant.
Yeah.
Because we know you just bought him because he's the cheapest.
And can put on a good show. Like,
yeah,
Madison
exactly.
Beer can do it. I'm sure that girl could do it. But,
Exactly.
like, Andy Grammer's, like, old.
Like, because in my head, I know he's going to get up there, string a guitar or something, and then, like, call it a day. Like, okay. Maybe he'll surprise us. Maybe it'll be amazing. But this is my plea to EKU, the E3 events. Please just, like, even if it's like one thing a year.
Yeah.
Save up and give us someone who like people are actually going to really want to go to, instead of being like, I mean, I'll go because it's something to do, but like that's just dude. Like that could be any other like performer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would put it all into like the fall concert, because they usually do go a little bit bigger with the fall concert because it's Biggie welcome and everything. So just put the rest of it in that, and they could get somebody like crazy.
Exactly. Big E welcome me with like
Pitbull.
No, Big E welcome me with like Sabrina Carpenter and
Tate McRae.
Hey.
I
No
know
way
welcome
we can
me.
afford them.
We can't.
I know,
afford
but
Sabrina
like,
Carpenter,
yes,
but
I know. But like, Biggie welcome me with somebody who's like our generation
Young
loves.
Gravy was okay.
Yeah, no, that was good. Like that was like of the time, like
But
that
I
was
wasn't
good.
even
You
here
were in
for
high
that.
school when that happened.
I was, unfortunately, so I didn't get to see.
Lil Jon wasn't bad. Like, he put on a good show, but
He
his
did.
opener was just a random DJ for the first hour.
Yes, and then
Who was that one person that came here? Glorilla.
Glorilla.
She was 2.5 hours late.
Yes. But Glorilla, I would say, is more on like that's
like,
our generation
that was
vibe.
pretty
Like
good.
that was a good one. I'd say the Hot Ones, that was good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Didn't the people from
Even
SNL
though-
come here?
Wild 'N Out.
Well, now, yeah. But it was like the people nobody wanted to.
Yeah, I went to Wild 'N Out, but it's like sometimes I feel like I'm going to these things just because it's there, not
Yeah.
because it's like, oh my gosh, these people are here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the guy on Hot Ones, like, we knew him, but I didn't like.
Yeah.
I wasn't like vibing with him.
In my head, he's like very David Dobrik vibe, like
Yeah.
that kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
comedy, like from whatever.
When do we get Brittany Broski? When do we get?
Can we
Drew
get Brittany
and Dason?
Broski? Can we get Trixie and Katya?
Oh my God.
I would die. I'd fall over and die. This
Would
is my
be
plea.
So good.
Please.
I start
Or just
crying.
hey, a drag queen.
A drag queen.
Like that would be, you know, that
Get
would be
Bob.
like a show, you know?
Bob V.
Bob the drag queen. I don't know that they have the budget for Trixie or Bob, but I'm sure they could figure something out. Anyway, now that we're done ranting, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
And we love you all 5 of you. We really love you all.
All 5 of you that watched 10 times. Get into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play us out.